Okay, caught just in time it looks like. Um, hey everyone. Kind of rushing a bit because I'm falling behind again. So give me a minute. I'm gonna get this all sorted out and we will get this thing going. Okay. I'm gonna unplug and replug the controller real quick. Okay, okay. Is it reading my headphones inside the thing? Okay, we're just gonna have to do this like this. It will not read my headphones. Well, at least it's reading my mic, so that's good.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't
Okay,
come to Arcadia to get
welcome back to Amy's
bogged down
Station.
in
Welcome
pointless
to this very
warfare.
impromptu
We
stream.
came to
We are
spread
doing
freedom and
Xbox
liberate
today.
resources
Let's see what they have.
for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to
Alright, I'm
closing
gonna keep
the
trying to
rifts
get
that
this
threaten the
thing
colonies.
here figured out. I think it's
You
showing
see why this menace must be
Outer
wiped from the
Worlds or
face of
something right now,
existence.
so...
Or, better yet, brought to our side
Alright, I'm
through the
gonna try to figure this
power
out.
of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
What the fuck? Whatever. We're just gonna have to go with it. I can't get this fixed. It's being a piece of crap, so...
The cost may be
I don't know.
high. One day
You guys can hear me though, right? The mic is at least working? Yes. Okay. We'll just have to go like this then. Sorry. But it does not want to read my freaking headphones.
for you.
It is Outer Worlds 2. Cool. October 29th? Yeah, sorry, I had no reaction to that one, but I am excited for it. But unfortunately, I was just really busy doing other stuff.
And egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait to watch that one. Okay. We're just gonna have to roll with how this is right now. I can't get this thing fixed.
Babe, what's wrong?
So let's just
I'm
see
sorry.
what they have.
I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
What else we got here? Oh, this is High on Life. I can tell by the art style, that is High on Life. Cool. Fans of that game, happy for you. Not my thing. I'm still gonna keep trying to figure this stupid thing out. Because I don't know why it's not reading my headset. This is so weird. Ah, found it. That's why. It's reading more than one device. Hold on. There we go. Now I got it. Alright, I'm just gonna turn down the... There we go. Okay, I finally got it. Okay. Technical difficulty's over. Now we can move on. I'll do a proper Outer Worlds 2 reaction at the end of this video to make up for that
Yeah,
absolute
humans
screw
are
up.
barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains
Okay,
are
now I
half
just
the
need
size
to
of ours.
find Discord, get Kitty in here, go from there. He's being absolutely yeah, High on Life 2. Cool. People that are friends of that game. excited for you. It is not for me. Where's Kitty? Here he is. Okay. Let me get him in a call.
World premiere.
World premiere. Okay. Okay. Alright, Katie will join us when he's ready. Okay, let's see what we got. It's still my... Hold on. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now we got it. I ignore that message. That was on accident. I'm going to delete that. Okay. Try that again. Welcome to the stream. It's a CGI trailer, that's pretty much all I know. Alright, live chat is up. I'll see if you guys can join it. Resonance. Oh, it's a Plague Tale game. Cool. Not my thing, again, but not bad. But I do like how they're just going from game to game to game. No filler BS. I am going to keep my streaming thing up, though, on my screen, because I need to be ready in case there's copyright. Okay. You're about 7 minutes in now. I'm still trying to get Kitty to join. Apparently he's having problems. Hold on, let me try again. Come on, Kitty. Answer the phone, buddy. Okay, Kitty may or may not be asleep. Oh, this is a Pro Controller, I think. Yeah, that's what that looks like. That's a Pro Controller. Oh no, it's a gamepad. It's Xbox trying to compete with the Steam Deck, it looks like. But, I mean, handheld Xbox, cool. So, what is the name of this thing? Freedom of Windows, Power of Xbox, cool. The Xbox Inspired Controls, Impulse Triggers. Apologies if I missed the name of this thing. Like I said, I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to get Kitty in the stream. I'm trying to get this other crap figured out. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Oh, the Xbox Ally. Okay. Neat.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
Digital only.
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Which I think, yeah.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on
Let
any
me check
screen.
how we're doing volume.
That's why we're
game
investing in
notifications.
Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows
Hey, Katie's
handheld like
not
the new
picking up.
Xbox
Okay.
Ally, the
We're
Xbox
just gonna have to wait
experience
for him to join
roams
us
with
later.
you.
I think he's
Your
asleep.
library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games
Oh, well,
on
I'll
Xbox
just-
today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this
There you
vision
go.
real.
Welcome to the
But it all comes back to the
stream,
games.
Sarah
From
Scott.
Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to
I think
Armored
Katie's
Core
asleep,
6,
so he's just gonna have
our
to wait to join
relationship
us
with
later.
Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe
Alright, let me
in bringing
double-check that my
amazing
stream is
experiences to
lagging.
players around the world,
Nope.
and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you
okay.
to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, so random ad about a handheld Xbox, in other words, Steam Deck. Okay. Rebel Wolves. Okay. I guess this is the name of the devs?
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives.
Let me do
We should have feared for our souls instead.
Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything working fine?
Vampires didn't come
I
to
still
kill
sound
us.
quiet. There we go.
No, they came to rule.
Okay, that should be better now. Sorry for the
Turn
mic
us
being away
into
from my mouth.
mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
Okay. So you're like a vampire monster slayer. Okay. Weird. Weird choice, but hey, you do you.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching.
Excuse me.
Growing.
This is a new game. Looks like it's gonna come out next year. I like horror games, but this looks kind of weird. But yeah, it's the game they literally just talked about. Blood of Dawnwalker. Yeah. Neat. Could be cool, but we'll have to wait and see. And look at that, no more console exclusives. So that means everything that you're going to see here is more than likely going to be on PS5 as well, so don't fret if you don't have an Xbox.
World premiere.
They've kind of just given up on having console exclusives at this point. Which is why they're... Oh, Fable! I think. Is this Fable? Oh, no, this is Mario. It's a Meat Boy Mario collaboration? What are we looking at here? Oh, it's a new Meat Boy. Cool. Now, this game was a lot of fun. It's hard as hell, but it is a lot of fun. So, very cool. I am perfectly cool with this. And I think this is another game that people have wanted a sequel to for a while, so now they're just going balls to the wall nuts for it. I did like the Mario Misdirect, though. That was funny. And they got lots of gore. It's a 3D platformer, it looks like. Interesting. I was not expecting this character to come back. 3D. Coming to all consoles. Cool. That was a cool exclusive one to reveal. New Meat Boy platformer looks like Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, if it was R-rated and had gore. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what that was. But it looks good. I'm not gonna hate on it. Alright, what's next? Oh, Koei Tecmo.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Team Ninja.
You're a wanted criminal now.
And
I'll kill the
Platinum.
Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Oh, is this Ninja Gaiden? Is this Ninja Gaiden 4 or is this something else?
Has its consequences.
I mean, this looks really cool. I don't know what it is. It's like Kirby and Forgotten Land. Yeah, it kind of does. That the Meat Boy 3D game kind of did. Cool.
This is it.
What else we got? Nice. This is the Ninja Gaiden. That is absolutely the guy from Ninja Gaiden. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. People were saying that this got leaked, but I didn't see any leaks. This is new to me. This is awesome. We're getting Ragebound and a 4th 3D game at the same time. I am all for this. Very cool. Definitely the best one so far. Now, are they going to call it Ninja Gaiden 4, or does it have a different name? Excuse me. Throat's a little sore. Please excuse me if I cough a little. But this is awesome. I've always wanted a new full-on Ninja Gaiden. Super gory. Yep, they're just going to call it Ninja Gaiden 4. Yes, that is a hype reveal. October 21st. So it comes out actually around the same time as Ragebound, I think. We'll look it up later. We'll look it up later. Look it up later. All right, next. Bethesda. Okay. Don't Be Fallout 76. Yes, Indiana Jones. This is a great one to show.
Here we go.
Okay, and I think this is a remix of the theme, so I shouldn't get copyright claim for it. I think. Oh, it has a lot of rewards. Okay. So is this like DLC for the new Indiana Jones?
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome.
Okay.
Enter the city of Antioch. Find a
I feel like THQ Nordic will show off Titans of the Tide at their own digital showcase.
to the Holy
That's
See.
a good possibility, but I still have it on the thumbnail just in case it's shown here.
They worship
So
the
we'll
giants.
have to wait and see. But after this is over, we'll do some research. I'll look up like the wiki thing and we'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, I forgot. It wasn't out on all systems, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is technically a new game. Okay. But cool. Indiana Jones got another trailer. I wonder when THQ Nordic will do DLC of Cosmic Shake. If they are doing a new game already, they're probably done doing DLC for Cosmic Shake. Okay, world premiere. So this is a game that we have not seen yet. Some random giant monster thing. Corrupting all living things, okay. Oh, it's Game Freak, okay. From the people that made Pokemon. Hey, Game Freak's actually doing an original IP. I never thought I'd see the day. But it looks like it's another Souls-like. This genre is getting oversaturated. There's just way too many of these things now.
西暦4026年人類は滅亡を待つのみ
Okay. Test of Reincarnation.
風之後エマ
Okay,
お前こ
generic
そが
name, but
輪廻
okay.
の獣を滅ぼす刃となる
It's a game. That could be something cool, but the name is just so weird. But who knows, maybe that game will be good. We'll see. What's next? Oh, this is directly from Xbox Studios.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they suit their filth down to us.
Get your paper in! Who's for a paper?
1895.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Is this in pre-existing IP, or is this something new?
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
Because originally on Twitter on March 2nd, 2025, Cosmic Chick had prototypes leaking along with concept art and all scrapped stuff.
It ain't for the spineless.
Planned DLC. Okay. Neat.
And it sure as
Still
shite
dull.
ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
The knob.
been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted!
Imagine your character being called the knob.
Lord Griswick. Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
So it's a mystery game?
Trust your instincts.
Okay.
Tall.
Strange.
Yes, sir. Built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache.
Excuse me.
Larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer.
So do you play as the thief, or
How
do
can
you
I
play
help
as
you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood
I
on the
have
cobbles.
no idea what we're looking at.
Goodbye, Silas.
No freaking clue what this is.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pad of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken.
Very long
and too
trailer.
scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed.
Gun customization, that's cool. Oh, I love the gauge you can put on the front, on the back.
Let's go and end a few
And
arguments.
you can literally customize it to however you want. So it's like a first-person shooter mystery action game?
Don't get cocky.
I'm
They've
not
got
entirely
something
sure what we're
far
looking at
worse.
here.
Time.
And we're doing time
They
travel.
can rewrite history.
Okay. This game looks all kinds of funny.
But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
What the heck?
Put the bullet back in the barrel.
I'm left more confused than anything.
Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Change the past. Control the future. Okay, what's the name of this thing? Definitely looks all kinds of bonkers, but we need a name. Clockwork Revolution.
Now
Coming
let's
in
be
due
alone
time.
and piss off.
Okay, that was a weird one. I can't really say I'm excited about it. I'm more confused than anything else.
Our creative teams
Oh,
are
Mojang,
dedicated to bringing
King,
players
Activision,
award-winning,
Blizzard, Bethesda.
record-breaking, critically acclaimed games.
There's a lot.
Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of
Yeah,
our
two
teams
of those nobody
across
likes.
Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility
Outer
of
Worlds
where
2, Ninja
and
Gaiden
how
4.
they play the games our teams
Ninja Gaiden
make.
4 looks
So of
sick,
course,
bro. Like,
our
that's
games will
easily
be
the best
available
reveal so far.
Day one,
But we
in
still have
Game
a
Pass,
long way to go.
and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed
I thought no one
upcoming
liked
release
Avowed.
of the
Maybe
Outer
I have to
Worlds
do some
2
research
this
after
October.
this thing is over.
Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll
A
get to go
third?
deeper on it in our direct, but until then, let's take a look.
Okay, so
World
they're
premiere.
doing Avowed, they're doing Outer Worlds 2. What's game number 3? What else you got, Obsidian?
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast!
What the heck?
With new flexible legs, the Yoke Girth action figure can ride
Girth,
anything!
Yoke, Girth, Grips. Is this like a He-Man parody? What are we looking at?
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil
Grounded
company
2.
Ominous
That's what this
Practical
is.
Technologies
It's
was
Grounded
set to
2.
dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
Yeah, so this is Grounded 2. That's what this is. Because they literally just explained the plot of the first Grounded.
You gotta keep them separated.
That's copyright. Get Shrunk. Yeah, this is definitely Grounded 2. It's definitely Grounded 2, without a doubt. That is exactly what this is. Huh. I thought Grounded's reception was kind of mixed, but... I mean, sure. You want to make a sequel? You do you, Obsidian. I'm more interested in Outer Worlds 2, but that's just me. Which, by the way, no, unfortunately, we will not have time for the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. Sorry. Just because I have to do a lot of research after this initial one's over. Yep, Grounded 2. I freaking called it. Yep, July 29th. Neat. Alright. Next. Sorry, I had to mute it. Copyright.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log.
What else we got here?
Attempting data salvage.
Oh, this is from Blooper Team. Okay. Is this another freaking horror? We had like 8 horror games between the State of Play and Summer Games Fest, including Resident Evil 9, so... How many horror games do we need in one freaking year? Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear that. If you hear clicking, that's my guinea pig drinking his water. Hi, buddy.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Wish I had a face cam right now so I could show you to the audience, but you seem like you're perfectly fine just drinking. Kronos. That was the name, right? Kronos? I'm looking at my phone right now. Kronos the New Dawn, that's what it's called. Okay. Coming fall 2025. Yep, that's another freaking horror game. How many horror games do we need in one year? That's at least 9 now. Oh, Bethesda. Okay. Don't be Fallout. Just don't be Fallout 76. I'm tired of that. Wait. What the heck? Oh, this is ESO. Yep. Nope. I don't care about Elder Scrolls Online. No one cares about Elder Scrolls Online. It is poo-poo. Especially considering the fact that Guild Wars 2 exists and you can play that game and do all the same stuff you can do in this game for free. So, yeah, screw this. No one cares about ESO. No one. Or at least no one that I know of cares about ESO. I honestly could not give 2 shits. We don't want ESO, we want ES6. That's what we want. But it looks like Bethesda's just content making this crap. Because ever since they made Fallout 76, they've just been digging themselves into a hole. With the only exception being Doom and Doom the Dark Ages. And Doom Eternal. I almost forgot that one. Yeah. Besides the Doom series, Bethesda's just digging themselves in a hole. No one cares, and no one cares about your copyrighted music. Can we please move on to something we actually care about? Please. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. No one cares about ESO. Move on.
World premiere.
Alright, what's next? World premiere? Another space game, okay.
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control, we're falling! Thomas, the ship's breaking apart! There's no time! Evacuate! Now! Thomas, come in!
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind. And I'll always love you.
Don't nod. Never heard of him. That is copyright. So, you're an astronaut exploring a barren frost world. Okay. It's not, we haven't seen this before. Been there, done that, move on, please. Unless this is like a sequel to another game that I don't know about. Which is a possibility, as always. But I'm just going to keep this muted because this is very clearly copyright. And I'm not going to mess around with my stream page over and over. Because then I won't be looking at what is going on. Aphelion. Okay. Yeah, no, I have no opinion on that one. It's just a whole lot of been there, done that. Next. Oh, it's in collaboration. Yeah, that's why. It's in collaboration with the actual space thing. Makes sense why it's boring. Let's move on.
World premiere.
Okay.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations.
I can't tell this is copyright.
Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land.
I think this is an original song.
Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
A renovation game?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
I've heard
Not just the hotel.
Like this, I think.
He was helping the entire village.
This looks familiar.
You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
So yeah, it's a
I'm in.
town carrying sim.
They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're
Mixed
really
with
up to.
a astral
Because
conspiracy.
if they find out, they will Wicker Man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Good to know, Kitty. Well, it definitely looks creative. But I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Lame title. Okay, this has not been great so far. Come on, let's get a banger in there. Give me Halo 6. Halo 6, Elder Scrolls 6, Perfect Dark Remake, Fable, something.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland?
Is this another Wukong game?
Would be my daughter.
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
What the heck are we looking at here? Japanese Pantheon. Okay, it's Japanese. That's cool. But this looks like a mobile game. Have more kingdoms to rule. Age mythology retold, Heavenly Spear.
Rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
Fall 2025. Okay, it's not a mobile game. It definitely looked like a mobile game. Alright, next is Ever Studio.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
Alright. What are we looking at?
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지.
Is this like a Japanese zombie game? What are we looking at?
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것입니다. 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Wait, is this a 28 later game? Or at least inspired by it?
지정태. 지정태.
Moondang Two Hearts. Never heard of it, and it looks extremely boring. Next.
World premiere.
Okay, a game that we haven't seen yet. Thunderful. Wishfully. A cel-shaded game, okay.
Novo.
This looks interesting.
Muite unanite waiora. Dia novo tualibemo iwalotaname. Ona utalima.
So, is this a sequel?
Teonami. Toma tua calio, terali.
2026. The Odyssey. Okay, yeah, this is a sequel. But I've never heard of the first game or whatever this is. At least I don't think so. This looks unfamiliar. Not entirely sure what we're looking at here. What the heck? Planet of Lana. Never heard of it. But fans of the first game, cool, you're getting a sequel. Me, I have absolutely no idea what this franchise is at all. So once again, boring. Next. Bethesda. Okay. Elder Scrolls 6, please. No, it's Fallout 76.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity.
Yeah, they're just adding fish.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway.
They're just adding fish in 76. I don't give a fuck. Fallout 76 is garbage, always has been garbage, and always will be garbage. Piss off. Can we move on, please? Dude, outside Ninja Gaiden 4, this showcase has had nothing. Like, I can't imagine how bored everyone else is watching this right now. I don't care. I don't care. Please move on to something actually good. Just... Xbox, you are shitting the bed right now. In a pretty damn egregious way. Because outside of Ninja Gaiden 4, you have shown nothing worth being excited for. Just confusing crap and a lot of cash grabs. No, thank you. Can we move on, please? This is so boring. Next.
World premiere.
Oh, anime game. Okay. Solo leveling, Arise, Overdrive. Okay, solo leveling DLC. I've been curious about this game. Is this game good? Those that have played it. It looks like a Devil May Cry clone, but solo leveling. Which is not a bad thing. Some licensed games do reuse other playstyles. I don't know if this game's good or not. Legit have no clue, so... I'll give it a 6. It is better than some of this other boring crap, but since I'm not familiar with solo leveling, I'm not entirely sure what to think here. I'm pretty sure this is just DLC for a game that already came out. But it's cool it's in here. Arise. Solo leveling Arise Overdrive, coming fall 2025. And then coming in 2026 to console. Okay, neat. It's always cool to get more anime
World
games.
premiere.
I'm cool with that. It's better than all this other boring crap. What's next? Paw Prince Studio. The aesthetic is cutesy. And more licensed music. Some bitch. I swear I'm gonna have to listen to. I swear I'm gonna have to watch all these freaking trailers muted. Oh, is this Power World 2? Wasn't this game sued by Nintendo? Yeah, it's a second Power World. Except maybe it looks like they switched it up after getting sued? I honestly don't know. I mean, it looks okay, but from what I've heard, Power World's actually crap, so I don't know. I've never played it myself, and a lot of people have told me to just not even bother. So, once again, no opinion. It looks cool, so it's better than most of these reveals, but I can't say anything because I've never played the original. So, let's just move on, please. Oh no, this is something different. Animo. Okay, that's my bad. I'm sorry, Animo, for thinking you were Power World, but cool.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. July 11th. Check out the launch trailer now.
Oh, launch trailer, okay. I am excited for Pro Skater 3 and 4. The 1 and 2 remakes were really good. So. And it's more licensed music. Damn it! Why? Why are all these using licensed music? I swear I'm gonna have to watch all these trailers with the mute button. And you guys are just gonna have to hear me yap over my air conditioner. And whatever my pigs are up to. What are you guys doing? Well, it's like Reggie's eating and Biscuit's just being weird. But, cool. This does get a 7. I am excited for it, but this is very much a CGI trailer. But I am excited for the SpongeBob and Doom collabs, which are random, but I also kind of love that it exists. So, it's cool. Oh, Ninja Turtles! Alright, so that just confirmed 2 Nickelodeon collabs in this game. The Ninja Turtles are confirmed. Pro Skater 3 and 4. There's Doomslayer. Oh, there's a demo today. I'm gonna see if that is available for PC later. I do want to play that game. It does look like fun. And I think 3 and 4 are the ones where they take away the timer, so you'll be able to just skate around to your heart's desire. But, cool. Alright. That lifted my spirits up a little bit. What's next? Another animation game. Okay. What do we got here? From the creators of Spiritfarer. Again, I have never heard of it. This is just a whole lot of things I've just never heard of. I'm sorry. Okay. I love its like old school 2D cell animation. Or at least trying to replicate that style. It definitely looks really nice. Okay, you have to fight your sister. Okay. Oh, and you use cards to fight, so is it like an auto-battler when you just move and choose cards? If so, that's kind of weird. Like I said before, it looks really nice. At Fate's End. Neat. That could be a cool one. That one could be cool, but I think I need to see more. That one's a 6. Alright, next. This is not a world premiere, this is something... Oh, Gears of War. Is this E-Day or the remaster? Experience the ground. Yep, okay, this is the remaster. This is Gears of War. What was it called? Regeared, regrounded, something like that. So, yeah. This is not unexpected. Gears of War coming to more players than ever before because it's coming to PlayStation and PC. Yep.
Who decided to show up?
But it's cool. I like Gears of War. So I'm cool with this, especially with the crossplay. That's definitely going to help this game's longevity.
You think you can still find your way
Synced
back
across
home,
devices with cross progression. Very cool. I do have the first 2 Gears of War games for 360.
Looks like
Oh, it's Reloaded. That's what it's called. Split screen co-op. Okay, Gears of War Reloaded. That's what it's called.
Let's do this.
Yeah, this is a remake.
This is gonna
Remake,
be
remaster, something like that. But cool. 7. I'm glad Gears of War got a mention, but I was hoping for something about E-Day. Thus the thumbnail of the video. But I am not against this. Gears of War, the first 3 games, really, really good. So that's just another opportunity for people to get another chance to play it. So that's fine by me.
World premiere.
Very cool. What's next? Oh, it's very bright and colorful. TVs. Music. Another Japanese aesthetic. Wait a sec, is this Sakamoto? Oh my god, this is Sakamoto Days. I'm gonna flip. Okay, it's not Sakamoto, this is something else. Original IP. Oh, this is Persona, isn't it? Yep, Persona 4 Revival. This is the remake. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's it? It's just a 15-second, come on. You got me all hyped over nothing. That was just confirmation it was in development? Screw you. That was just Sebastian Gosio from State of Play. Boo.
But you won't see us. You won't hear us.
Oh, this is Sea of Thieves. I can tell by the art style. This is Sea of Thieves.
And the only way you'd ever
It's
know
more Sea of Thieves DLC.
is if that's what we wanted.
Yeah, it's rare. Yeah, this is Sea of
As
Thieves.
smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to
I'm surprised this game's still getting
Guns,
updates, honestly.
explosives.
Because I thought it underperformed when it first came out.
It's a life of danger like no other.
Apparently,
So
this
I
game just
guess
keeps getting
my
more and more
question
updates,
is,
including a Pirates of the
can
Caribbean
you handle
collab, so...
that?
Cool. A new role to play.
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know
Okay,
that
so this is like
is
substantial
what we're really
DLC.
after. The bigger
get to
the
play-
room, the better.
Explosive new loot.
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to
Okay,
take
so
advantage of others'
you get to play as a
misfortune.
smuggler. Okay. Fans of the game, cool. I have not yet
Stealing, of
played
course,
it,
is always an
but
option.
if there is interest,
Just do
I
whatever
will
it
check
takes
it
to
out.
get the
If there's
job done.
interest.
You are pirates after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
Except your ship just got blown to bits.
You're paying for that.
Smugglers in Smugglers Tide. Okay. Yep, that's a new season. Okay, cool. Fans of that game? Happy for you. You're getting more stuff to play in that game. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I can't attest.
World premiere.
Oh, there's an F-bomb. Okay. World fucking premiere. Okay. That means this game's gotta be something nuts.
This is ridiculous.
What is this crap animation? Oh! Skybound. Okay, that's a pretty big name. Quarter Up. Okay. Is this like a sequel to something? It's Invincible!
No, Dad, not even close.
An Invincible console game. Finally something worth getting excited for besides Ninja Gaiden. Yes! An Invincible freaking console game. Okay, this is awesome.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Except
they got the voice actors from the show. Good. There's Adam Eve.
Propose a third option.
So's it. Oh. Yep, Rex.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's.
Wait, is this a fighting game? Are we getting an Invincible fighting game? Or is this like a 3D?
I trusted you.
Invincible fighting game. Yes. I am all for this. That is another new fighting game to get hyped for. Dude. Invincible is perfect for this. A 3v3 tag fighter. And it's super boring, honestly. Does this game have fatalities? That's what I want. If it has fatalities from the show, that is going to be cool as shit. Okay, there's super moves. Now is there actual like, it's fatalities! It has fucking fatalities! Oh yes. I am fucking in, bro. That's coming out the same year as Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Bro. Next year's gonna be nuts for fighting games. I am all for this. And then this is Final Fantasy. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy's not my franchise. No thanks. I mean, I've heard that they're good, but it just seems like a really very deep rabbit hole I gotta jump down just to get caught up on everything, which I just don't have time for. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, so it's another re-release of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also coming to Xbox. Oh, is this something new?
Any objections?
Hold on, I want to see what this is. Is this a new game? Or is this another remake? It's definitely Final Fantasy, but is this a new game or is this another remake? That's what I want to know. Final Fantasy
cannot endure a second claim upon
17. Okay, this is a new game. Okay, new Final Fantasy. That's going to get people excited. Final Fantasy 17. Available today. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. No, that's another remake. Okay, my bad. I thought that was a new game. That's my fault.
World premiere.
Another world premiere. Alright. Xbox, you got me excited with that Invincible announcement. I want to see what else you got. Double Fine Studios. I have heard of them. I can't remember all any of the games off the top of my head, but I've heard the name. What we got? Something good? Something hype, please? You've had a lot of crap in this direct. Come on, Xbox. We need some good stuff. What the heck? You're a walking lighthouse. What the hell? This looks Like you're a lighthouse on legs. Yeah, no, not for me. Sorry, just too weird. Sorry. It's just too weird. It's creative, but it's just too weird for me. No thanks. No thanks. I'll pass on this one. Keeper. Yep, no thank you. And that's an Xbox exclusive? No, just no. That is not good enough to be an exclusive. No. Next.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating
unique
and innovative experiences.
Creators of Psychonauts.
And Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Elder
Today,
Scrolls.
You've seen an incredible range of games from creators across
Don't be
the
over.
globe.
Come on.
Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere.
It's
Enjoy.
Elder Scrolls. Be Elder Scrolls 6, please, for the love of God. Because this Direct has sucked balls. Oh wait, Butterfly. No, that's Fable. They're finally revealing Fable.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you.
Okay.
Please, follow me.
Is this a new Fable?
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations
Nev Campbell?
instead of redefining them.
What are you doing here, Sidney
The Guild
Prescott?
is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide.
Is this something that we've seen
Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
What the hell?
I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
What the hell? You just broke reality. What the no clue what this is. It's interesting, but I don't know what it is. I mean, I feel like I should know, but
It's a powerful thing. David Mason.
Who? Menendez. Oh, is this another Call of Duty remake? That is copyright. Oh no, it's a new COD. It's a new COD. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Okay, cool. I kind of jumped out of Call of Duty after Black Ops 2, but I mean, cool. It's finally an original. They're not destroying another Modern Warfare. I'll give them that. But, just not really anything worth getting excited about. And that's it. And then this is, yeah, I think, yeah, that's just the direct. Okay. Sorry, I'm not watching the Outer Worlds thing. That sucked massive dick. That was an absolutely terrible freaking showcase. They had almost nothing worth showing that I actually gave a shit about. Okay, however, I am going to go back because I was having technical problems at the beginning of this stream, so I'm going to do a proper reaction to Outer Worlds 2, because half of it I was spending my time trying to get my crap in order, so consider this my actual Outer Worlds 2 reaction because I wasn't paying attention, alright? And then I'll go through the rest of them, give each trailer a score out of 10, even though I'm just going to tell you right now, most of these are like a fucking 2. Most of these were horrible, so yeah, let's check out Outer Worlds 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. For real this time, my actual reaction, now that I'm paying attention. Yep, it started with Outer Worlds 2, so we're gonna take a look. New trailer. Invasion of Arcane. Okay. So this is a little bit about the story. Day 1000.
You think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
And the first Outer Worlds was really good, so this will probably be good.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Very cool. I know I didn't care about Grounded, but I know it's gonna be good. It's just not my game. But Outer Worlds 2, this is what I'm genuinely excited about. It could be a Game of the Year contender, if it's done right. Obsidian. It definitely looks fantastic. But it's all gonna come down to the gameplay and the story. This game does look just as good as the first. It comes out this fall. Okay, so it's gonna be a big release. The universe needs a hero. But you have to
adventure made for capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Okay, I'm glad they're keeping that cheeky tone. That's what made the first game fun, because it didn't take itself seriously and it was just bonkers for the sake of being bonkers. So, Outer Worlds 2, overall, I'd give that one, trailer-wise, in this direct, because this direct sucked balls, this is at least a 9. I am very excited about it. I am really hoping to play it and live stream it. And no doubt it'll be good. It's Obsidian, and they have an even bigger budget than the first game. And the first game was already really good, because it was made by an independent team. So, very cool. Not to mention, it kicks the crap out of Fallout 76 any day of the week. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. Definitely one of the best things they could have started this off with. And then moving on from that was High on Life 2. This game's just not for me. I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. I don't like its crude humor that much. I just don't find it funny. But I know that this is definitely not for me. But those who are excited for it, I'm happy for you. And if it's a game that you wanted, again, I'm happy for you. Me personally, though, I'm going to give it a 4, because this franchise is just not for me. So, moving on from that, I believe next was Ninja Gaiden, right? No, not Ninja Gaiden, not yet. This was something else. I forget the name of it. Oh, this is that Chronicle game, right? Resonance, that's what it's called. Yeah, Resonance. Plague Tale. Here's the thing with Plague Tale. It looks amazing, and the voice acting is fantastic. The problem is that most of these have some of the most run-of-the-mill gameplay of any game that I've ever played. That is the shitty part. So because of that, I have to give it a 4, but it was a good trailer. So, fans of Plague Tale, I'm happy for you. Again, it's just a game that's not for me. Then moving on from that was the reveal of Xbox's Atla handheld thing. I feel like that they are making this just to compete with the Steam Deck, and I bet you it's going to cost just as much as the Steam Deck, like $500, $600. But I mean, it's not a bad thing for Xbox to do. I do like these like handheld versions of these big console games. That way, if you have it in your account on your system, you can just transfer it to here and play it on the go, which is really, really nice. But at the same time, I feel like it only works for digital games. Oh, by the way, this is all we got, a Hollow Knight Silksong, just used as a tech demo. That's a little bit annoying. But, I mean, it looks like it works okay. The button layout is interesting. It does say that it has integration with Windows and Steam, so it's not being made to spite the Steam Deck. I think it's being made just to give people more options. And you know what? That's fine. And they have like 2 different versions here. You have I believe this is like a light version and a full version, kind of like the Series S and X. So, it's cool. I don't know why they threw it in here, but it's cool. I'm not against them having a handheld. I'll give it a 5. I'm probably not gonna buy it because it's just too expensive. I thought that this was gonna be where they had Silksong because they made a joke about skipping it in the Summer Games Fest for Deadpool VR, but no, it was just used as a tech demo. That part does suck. But honestly, that's still not a bad idea by Xbox, especially since they're going cross-platform now. That's not a bad idea. So, yeah, I'm fine with it. Not to mention it was a new announcement, so that's fine. Alright, next is Blood of Dawnwalker. This is a game that I think this is a game that they've shown already. I can't remember what direct it was in. I think it was in Game Awards last year. It looks cool. I do like these, like, bloody, gory vampire hunter games, but at the same time, it kind of looks, again, like been there, done that. I mean, it is Bandai Namco, so we'll have to wait and see. Their catalog is very hit or miss. especially with their original stuff. But you know what? It could be really cool. It comes out next year. It is going to be exclusive to next gen and PC. So who knows? Maybe that can be like a really cool, interesting new horror game. But just first impression wise, well, second impression wise, I guess, because they already have shown this game off before. I'm going to give it a 6. It looks okay. I think I need to see more of that one. Then next came Super Meat Boy. I love that they're doing another one of these games. These games are hard as balls, but so much fun. Not to mention, I love the little Mario misdirect with the warp pipe popping out of the ground. That was pretty funny. And yeah, it's pretty much Super Meat Boy, but it's in 3D. And it's just as bloody as it's always been. So, it's as bloody as it's always been. It's probably going to be just as hard as it's always been. Seriously, the original Meat Boy was one hard son of a bitch. So, this will probably be the exact same way. But, I mean, I'm glad they're doing another Meat Boy. This is a game that people have wanted a sequel of for a while. And just like Scott Pilgrim, now they're finally getting it. I don't think it comes out till next year, though, right? Yep, early 2026. But that's going to be a really cool one. I'm going to give that one an 8. That's one that people wanted for a while now, and they're going 3D. So, you know what? I'm cool with it. That's a pretty great reveal, and it wasn't ruined by a leak. At least not for me. Like I said, I heard that there were leaks, but I didn't see what was actually leaked. And then Ninja Gaiden 4. This one gets a 10. Like, it's literally just, it's 3D Ninja Gaiden. And the fact that we're getting this the same year as Ragebound, hell yes. Like, it's as gory as it's ever been. It looks like it's going to be as dark as it's ever been. Like, and good news is it's not Souls-like, it's still a hack and slash. So 10 out of 10, easily the best reveal of this showcase. Even though that Invincible game we're going to talk about later, yeah, but 10 out of 10, dude. Ninja Gaiden is back, and it is so freaking cool to have it back. And it's even cooler that Platinum is the one making the game this time. So, yep, it's coming out this year, October 21st, and I believe... When does Ragebound come out? I believe Ragebound comes out either at the end of the summer or at the beginning of the fall. So, very cool. I'm so happy Ninja Gaiden's back, dude. Ninja Gaiden is one of those badass franchises that has just really needed an update. Okay, what's next? Next was Bethesda, and this was Indiana Jones trailer. They've pretty much shown everything they can show about this game. So this is pretty much an advertisement of it coming to console this year after, I believe, coming out on PC previously for... Oh wait, no. Well, it actually does. It did come out early this year for certain systems, but this is a DLC. It's coming out September the 4th. So if you love Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, you get more stuff. I have not played the game yet, but I've heard really good things about it, especially from Angry Joe, who I thought was going to be the person crapping on it the most. I'm gonna give this one a 7. It's a pretty good reveal for some DLC. And then we started getting into the stuff that was kind of just there. We had a new game from Game Freak. I'm glad they're doing another original game after doing so many Pokemons, but at the same time, it just kind of looks, again, been there, done that. Like, these are games that have just been done before. And since Xbox has pretty much given up on console exclusives at this point, there's not really anything worth super exciting about it. Not to mention Beast of Reincarnation. That's such a boring name. So yeah, that one gets a 4. I could not care less about it. And then we had this giant, long as hell trailer for Clockwork Revolution. Yeah, Clockwork Revolution. It has an interesting style. It definitely looks to be very original, which I'm perfectly cool with. I like seeing more originality. But most of the time in this trailer, I was just left saying, what the fuck? Like, from the character models looking kind of off, to the mouth animation, to doing so much crap at one time. Like, I think they showed too much. That's the problem. I think that for a brand new game reveal, they showed way too much. But, I mean, cool. It could be a really fun game, but I need to see more. Well, I don't need to see more. I need them to talk about it more. Like, talk more about the story. But Clockwork Revolution, you can get a 5, because I was left more confused than actually excited. But you could be something fun. It is cool to see some steampunk stuff again, but when you throw in time travel and all this other stuff, it just looks really, really convoluted. So, not for me. Then, moving on from that, he talked a bit about Obsidian, and they talked about the Minecraft movie and the Fallout show. And then the next reveal from Obsidian was Grounded 2. I had not played the first one. I have not heard anyone talk about the first one, like, at all. But, 5, I guess. If you're a fan of that franchise, cool, you're getting a second game. And if you're not, then you're going to have to hear about it again for another month or so. I really couldn't care. Just not a game for me. Then we had a horror space shooter thing. What was this called again? Let me find the title. This was the Chronos game. Chronos The New Dawn. So it's another horror game, which we are getting a lot of this year. But, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it could be something really cool, and it looks like it at least has a couple original ideas, even though some of it is obviously ripping off Dead Space. But, you know what, that could be a really cool game, but we'll have to wait and see, because, after all, Calypso Protocol looked great, and it turned out to be as painfully mediocre as they come. So, we'll wait on that one, but I'll give it a 6 for now. It looks decent. I just need to see more. Then ESO gets a 0, because literally no one I know gives a flying shit about this game. And how it's still getting updates is beyond me. So, yeah, 0 for ESO. No one cares. That's just blatant advertising. This gets a 3. I'm not interested in it. It looks like it's just a game where you're an astronaut on a frozen planet, and you have to explore this frozen planet with pretty much no one else there, so everything's going to feel barren and empty. Just, no, 3. So, I'm sorry. Not to mention, it's being made in collaboration with an actual thing, which makes me think that this is a modern version of an edutainment game, which I have no fucking interest in whatsoever. So, that's a 3. I do not care. Then next was this thing. The animation's weird. It tricked me into thinking it was like some kind of like hotel management sim. But then it just started getting weird. It jumped into like astral worlds and projections and all kinds of weird crap. There are no ghosts at the Grand. That's what it's called. I don't know. 4. No interest whatsoever. Sorry. I could not care less about that one. And then we got a game from Japan that I at first thought was a mobile game because, I mean, it kind of looks like one, doesn't it? But apparently it's not. And it's DLC for Age of Mythology. I have not played Age of Mythology yet, so I can't attest whether or not it's a good or bad game. But I can tell you that this DLC trailer was kind of boring. So, 4. Then after that came this weird thing. What was it called again? Oh, Mudang something heart. Mudang 2 Hearts, that's what it's called. Yeah, Mudang. I honestly don't know what to think about this one. It's kind of just, again, been there, done that. But, I don't know, maybe if we get more looks at the game next year, maybe it can jump up in my excitement, but I really just did not give a shit. So, Yeah, extremely boring trailer for what looks to be a pretty boring game. So, 3. And then we had this game, which is apparently a sequel to a franchise that I have never heard of. Secrets of Lana 2, I believe it was called. Let me look. Yes, Planet of Lana 2. It looks really nice. I do love its art style, but I have never heard of these games before. So, again, because of that, and because I'm looking at a newcomer's perspective, and I was more confused than anything else, this one gets a 5. Maybe after I do some research and check out Planet of Lana, maybe it can jump up there, but as it is right now, it's a 5. It's just not great. Then Fallout 76 gets a 0, because no one gives a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck about Fallout 76 when they rushed and half-assed its initial release. And sure, you can say, oh, it got better with all the DLC and updates. Sure. But you still have the option of paying for a membership for this game that will cost you $100. No, fuck you and your greedy bullshit. Could not care less about that. Then next was a world premiere. Okay. I need to look this one up. Because I feel like, what is Solo Leveling Arise? Is this a mobile game, or is this like a sequel to a game that's already out? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I need to look this up. I'm sorry. Solo Leveling Arise. Yes, I need to know what it is. Alright, it's a game. It is available on mobile. Here it is. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is the new update coming to the action RPG in 2025 to PC. Okay, so this is an update to the core game that's available on PC and mobile, but they're doing an update to bring it to console. At least that's what I'm getting. If we're going off of that notion, I think the game looks really cool. I'm not super familiar with Solo Leveling. That's one of those animes that I still need to watch, but I've heard a lot of people talk shit about it all the time on the internet, and a lot of people are apparently really mad that it won Anime of the Year. Honestly, I didn't really care, but there's been a lot of hype surrounding this anime in particular, specifically from the nerdcore community, so I don't know, maybe this could be something really cool. I do like the 4-player co-op. That could make for some fun streams once I get my multiplayer working. But this could be really cool. Like I said, I have not watched the anime yet, so I cannot attest, but if we're going on a pure aesthetic and how it looks as a game, it looks fun. And if this is a free game that I can play on like PC or my Xbox, sure, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, first we had the One Punch Man thing, and then we had Seven Deadly Sins getting their first ever console game. Now we have Solo Leveling getting a console port of a mobile game for PC. So, cool. Oh, and it's made by Netmarble. Okay, it's made by the same people that made Marvel Future Fight. Okay. But, I mean, game looks really cool. It's a hack and slash. But, again, I feel like I need to play the game to actually know whether or not I like it. As it is, though, if we're going on pure aesthetic and how it just looks in general, which obviously it looks like this is, like, apparently Overdrive, this is the update that's going to bring it to PC. And I gotta say, on PC, this game actually looks, like, really fucking good. Like, it looks high quality, it looks really, really interesting, and it definitely doesn't look like any other anime out there. It's definitely unique in that kind of sense. And I love hack and slash games. It's one of my favorite genres, so yeah, you know what? I dig this. I'll give it a 7. Like I said, I can't really go super excitement on it because I have not watched the anime, and I've only heard bad things about the anime. So, but game-wise, 7 out of 10. It actually looks really fun, and if this is free to play, I will be happy to check it out at some point. So that's definitely a PC up. That's coming to PC. That's bringing the mobile game to PC. It looks like. So cool. Once it comes to PC in the fall, we'll stream it. I'll try it out, and we'll see if it's good. Alright, what's next? Alright, next was this thing. No, this is the one I confused for Power World. Yeah. Can you blame me? This looks very Power World-esque, doesn't it? But no, this is like a whole new game, but apparently you can morph into, like, the different animals. Like, that is a really cool idea, but I don't know. It still looks kind of weird to me. But I really thought it was Power World, because it definitely looks like Power World. From its, like, art style and the design of its animal characters. So, can you blame me for really making that mistake? But, looking at it now as an original game that's not inspired or based by Power World. It's called Anemo. I'll give it a 6. It looks interesting. I do like the concept of being able to, like, transform into these different animals. You know, it's kind of like Balan Wonderworld, but not dog shit. And it could be something genuinely fun. So, yeah, 6. I apologize to the devs of Anemo for mistaking you for Power World. I'm sorry about that. That's my own dumbass fault. Then next was Tony Hawk. This is just another trailer for a game we already know is coming out, so nothing really super new here until like halfway through when they revealed that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Mutant Mayhem are coming as extra DLC, along with SpongeBob and Doom. I'm perfectly fine with that. I loved Mutant Mayhem. Go watch my review if you haven't already. So, I am perfectly fine with them bringing Mutant Mayhem into this game. Not to mention, since the Turtles, especially Michelangelo, loves skateboarding, it's literally part of his character. I'm cool with this. This is actually a really cool collab, and I think having Michelangelo surfing around on a skateboard in Bikini Bottom, that actually sounds like a lot of fun to me. Then again, these exact two franchises are also going to be in Sonic Racing Cross World, so what the hell do I know? But reveal-wise, it gets 8, but trailer-wise, it's 7. Because we already knew about Doom. That's the one that got revealed at the last time they showed this game off, before the SpongeBob reveal. And apparently it does have a demo. Let's see. Found your demo available on Series X and S, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and PC. Okay, cool. So, okay. I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to pull up the Steam page. And I'm going to see if the demo is available right now. So let me exit out of this. You're not going to see my Steam. I'm just going to look this up while you're still on this screen. So you shouldn't see anything, but let's see. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, let me see. Can I download the demo today? Does it have a demo? Comes out July 11th. I already know that. Okay, I guess the demo is only available if you pre-order? Yes, it's right there. Access to the Foundry demo. Okay, so you have to pre-order the game in order to play the demo. Okay, first of all, that's fucking bullshit. And second of all, like, why would you lock that off to just people that pre-order? Like, usually demos are for people that want to just jump in the game for like an hour or two, check it out for free, and see if they like it, and then they can invest their money into it if they so desire. Why in the fuck would you actually lock off the demo to pre-orders only. Activision, you greedy pieces of shit. So, yeah, I'm downvoting this fucking direct. This direct sucked massive dick. So, yeah, the demo thing, that gets a 0, because that is only available if you pre-order the game, which is some grade A fucking bullshit. But outside of that, I mean, it's still a 7 out of 10 trailer. I'm still excited for the game, but I absolutely just fucking hate that they locked off the demo to pre-orders only. Fuck you. Okay, next we had this game. It looks really nice. It's an original IP, but this confuses me. So, is it like do you like just control the character with the joystick and then you can only attack by selecting a card? Or is there like something else going on here? I need to look. Let me see. There's a gauge. Oh, wait, no, I get it. Okay, you can't attack normal, but you fill up the gauge and then these cards are like your special attack. Okay. And then you get like different, you can like equip different cards. Okay. Okay, this is really cool. I do think it is a really nice spin to these kind of games, but I feel like, again, it's another game I just need to see more of. Because this was, again, just a general announcement trailer. But as it is, 6. It's fine. Next was Gears of War. 7 out of 10 trailer, because we already knew about this, and I'm pretty sure, is this already out? This Gears of War Reloaded remaster thing for other platforms. And I do appreciate that it is going to be on new platforms for people that haven't played it before, especially people on PC and PS5. Okay, it's not out yet. It's out yet. I mean, it's out on August 26th. Okay, it's not out yet, but it was announced previously along with Gears of War E-Day, which I don't know why the fuck they did not show at least something of that, but that's a 7. I think it is a great thing that more people on more platforms get to try out Gears of War, and I do love the whole cross-play, cross-platform, cross-progression thing. Like, props to Xbox, that's actually some really cool ways to update your game. So, no doubt, if that is successful enough, we will get that reloaded treatment for the other games. And then we got this, which was just a very tiny announcement for Persona 4 Revival, which is just an HD remake of Persona 4. It got me extremely excited for a second there, but then they pulled a freaking Ghost of Yotei and only showed 15 seconds, if that, and then went straight to just end screen. Pretty much just nothing but an announcement that it's in the works at Atlas and Sega. So, yeah, bummer, but at least we have confirmation now that they are doing a remake. Which I think is kind of the same way they did with Persona 3 Reload, if I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me on that. Okay. Then next was Sea of Thieves. I have nothing against Sea of Thieves. And it's just a game that I have heard very mixed things about. Some people really liked it, and some people, like Angry Joe, were really let down by its lack of variety, not to mention its being the fact that it's from Rare and it was so devoid of content. However, over the past 4 or 5 years since it came out, it has been getting DLC and updates out the ass. So, if I played it now, I would probably not see what people were complaining about when it first came out. But those that like Sea of Thieves, you're getting another season. And I'm glad Rare didn't just give up. I'm glad Rare actually is keeping this game going, despite the fact that at launch they kind of fumbled the ball in a few aspects. But honestly, not bad. It could be, again, I have never played the game, so I can't attest, but what I can say is that it is cool. I want to jump into this game eventually, but there's just too much new stuff coming out right now for me to do that, so because of that, my verdict for the trailer is going to be a 6. Next was another world premiere. And this one, if it weren't for Ninja Gaiden, this would be the best reveal of this show. Because we are getting a 2.5D, ultra gory, super violent, very show accurate 2.5D fighter in the Invincible universe. Invincible versus this looks badass. Like, this could end up becoming a huge, huge deal when it comes out. But, again, it is coming out the same year as Dokkan Fighting Souls, so we have to wait and see. But it's always cool to get more Invincible games. And not to mention, I think this is the first ever Invincible game to come to console, and a fighting game is a really good choice. Not to mention, it's a 3v3 fighter with blood and gore and fatalities. So, and then we get into the fatalities a little. I'm going to slow down the footage because I want to get a closer look at this, at the fatalities and see how they work. So, let's go down to 0.25 speed just for this brief moment, because I want to take a look at these fatalities. Okay, so, and then there's the tag option feature. Cool. Where are the fatalities? The fatalities are around here somewhere, where you can take off limbs and heads. I think it's right here. Yeah, it starts right here. So, yeah, so he sends them up in the air. Oh, and then you have Adam Eve. Her special is right out of the show, when she was almost permanently killed by Conquest. And she turned into like this godlike form where she was super powerful. And then, yep. This is the continuation of Invincible's fatality, where he just hits you in the ground so hard that all your limbs come off. And then Adam Eve, I think, disintegrates. Let me look. Yep, disintegration. Pure disintegration. Because you see, like, the arm, head, and I think even the back of the spine came out there. Let me look again. Yeah, because you see, like, intestines, you see, yeah, like, pure destructive annihilation. And then Invincibles. He blows your head to smithereens. So yeah, this definitely looks to be delivering on the gore from the show. Which, that is awesome. Not to mention, it is not exclusive to Xbox. It's going to be on PS5 as well. Obviously, it's not going to be on Switch. Nintendo's not going near this, but this is another 10 out of 10 reveal, because there was no leaks, there was no rumors, at least not for me. So, getting a fighting game of Invincible on console, with fatalities, and being a 3v3 fighter, just like Dragon Ball FighterZ, yeah, I'm all for this, bro. This is some of the coolest shit in this entire Direct. Super excited for this, and it is definitely going to send the internet on fire. So, yeah, because Invincible is still a huge, very popular IP. So, yep, fans of Invincible, you're getting a console game, and what looks like to be a really damn good one. But again, you are going against ArcSys and Marvel next year, so we will have to wait and see how it goes, but it could be a huge hit if it's done right. Alright, let's move on. So yeah, 10 out of 10 reveal. That reveal was badass. Next was Square, random Final Fantasy crap. 3, I don't care. I literally just don't care. And then I think this is the announcement of another remake with Final Fantasy X. 6. Yeah. Final Fantasy 16. Which I think is a remake because they say it's out today. So this is either a remaster or a port or something like that. But I just don't care about Final Fantasy 3 for me. I just don't care. I said the same thing with the Final Fantasy Tactics reveal. I just don't care. So, moving on from that was Double Fine Studios. Look, Psychonauts is great, but this is just too weird. Like, you're a lighthouse on legs, and you're being guided on your journey by a bird. No. This just no. 4. It's just too freaking weird, dude. And it doesn't even look like it has much of a story to it, so. Yeah, that one sucked. Sorry. Sorry, Double Fine. I'm sure that your fans will like it, but it's just not for me. And then we had Phil Spencer going on a bunch of nonsense. And instead of revealing a game we actually wanted, they instead decided to just circle jerk Call of Duty for the 10,000th fucking time. I'm sorry, I'm so sick of COD. I don't give a shit. Like, it's a cool trailer, but I don't care. I just don't care. Because this is just nothing more than a milked out cash grab for Activision at this point. Where some games are fine, and then other games are absolute abominations. I just don't care about COD anymore, dude. I just don't. And the fact that we're already getting another one just... ugh. I just don't care about COD. I don't. It's just not for me anymore. I will play the old CODs, but I'm not going near this shit. So, 2. And it is a pretty dog shit note to end off your freaking thing on. So, yeah, I don't care. I do not fucking care. And that was the end. So, yeah, that was a gigantic waste of fucking time. That's what that was. That was a dog shit showcase. They barely had anything worth showing. And they only had 2 things that were worth legitimately getting hyped for. Invincible EX and... well, Invincible Versus and fucking Ninja Gaiden 4. Aside of that, everything else was very hit or miss, and the misses were really bad. So, this was boring, this was a waste of time, and it sucked massive dick. So, the only things I can say are actually worthwhile here, is Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Invincible Versus. Everything else is boring as shit. So, yep, like 2 out of 10. This fucking thing sucked ass, and this is why I do not react to Xbox showcases very often, because most of the time they are boring as shit. So, that's going to do it for this one, not to mention bad taste in my mouth left by all the technical bullshit. So, yeah, this sucked the big one, and it's a shame, but I'm honestly kind of glad Mountain Kitty's not here for this, because this was dog shit. So, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it despite me being bored and miserable half the time. And please like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And, yeah, I guess until the next video, thanks for watching, and bye. Fucking garbage.